Hi, I'm going to be reading Boys Will Be Boys by Fortesa Latifi, so this one is not mine. Okay. When she was 7, a boy pushed her on the playground. She fell headfirst into the dirt and came up with a mouthful of gravel. Lines of blood chasing each other down her legs. When she told her teacher what happened, she laughed and said, "Boys will be boys, honey, don't let it bother you. He probably just thinks you're cute." But the thing is, when you tell a little girl who has rocks in her teeth and scabs on her knees that hurt and attention are the same, you teach her that boys show their affection through aggression, and she grows into a young woman who constantly mistakes the two because no one ever taught her the difference. Boys will be boys turns into. That's how he shows his love. And bruises start to feel like the imprint of lips. She goes to school with a busted mouth in high school and says she was hit with a basketball instead of his fist. And the one adult that she tells scolds her. You know he loses his temper easily. Why the hell did you have to provoke him? So she shrinks, folds into herself, flinches every time a man raises his voice. By the time she's 16, she's learned her job well. Be quiet. Be soft, be easy. Don't give him a reason. But for all her efforts, he still finds one. Boys will be boys rings in her head. Boys will be boys. He doesn't mean it. He can't help it. She's 7 years old on the playground again with a mouthful of rocks and blood that tastes like copper love, because boys will be boys, baby, don't you know? That's just how he shows he cares. She's 18 now and they're drunk. In the split second it takes for her words to enter his ears, they're ruined like a glass heirloom being dropped between the hands of generations. She meant them to open his arms, but they curl his fists, and suddenly his hands are on her and her head hits the wall, and all of the goddamn words in the world couldn't save them in this moment. She touches the bruises the next day. Boys will be boys. Aggression, affection, violence, love. How does she separate them when she learns so early that they're inextricably bound? Tangled in a constant tug of war, she draws tally marks on her walls, ratio of kisses to bruises. One entire side of her bedroom turns purple. One entire side of her body. Boys will be boys, will be boys, will be boys. When she's 20, a boy touches her hips and she jumps. He asks her who the hell taught her to be scared like that, and she wants to laugh. Doesn't he know that boys will be boys? It took her 13 years to unlearn that lesson from the playground. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I will talk until my voice is hoarse so that my little sister understands that aggression and affection are two entirely separate things, baby. They exist in different universes. My niece can't even speak yet, but I think I'll start with her now. Don't ever accept the excuse that boys will be boys. Don't ever let him put his hands on you like that. If you see hate blazing in his eyes, don't you ever confuse it with love. Baby, love won't hurt when it comes. You won't have to hide it under long sleeves during the summer, and the only reason he should ever reach out his hand is to hold yours. Thank you.